Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and on the weekends, and of course part of the Batman review marathon, that's right, I'm reviewing a documentary that has to do with Batman, and that being, of course, the Batmobile documentary. I love this documentary. It's a good documentary about the Batmobiles, which actually, yeah, this year does mark its anniversary, because this happened to come out around the same time, like, just before The Dark Knight Rises was released. So talking about each and every Batmobile that had been in Batman films and such, from of course when, like, say the movie serial happened, and like in the comics, of course, like at first, like, Batman was driving Bruce Wayne's car, his Cadillac. And, like, as the comics proceeded, like, you know, Batman started building a Batmobile and such with, like, the Batman face on front, and with the movie serial, because Batman driving a 1939 Cadillac, and when it came to the Adam West Batman show, you know, and the people that are in this documentary, from Christian Bale, George Barris, Tim Burton, Harold Beckler, I think I said that right, Chris Gorbold, I think I said that right, George Cottle, and Nathan Crowley, Dan Dido, I think I said that right. Jeff Dunham makes an appearance. Others, like from Christopher Nolan, Joel Schumacher, and of course, most notably Adam West, talking about the Batmobiles, and, like, you know, from, like, say, Andy Smith and Michael E. Olson. Talking about the Batmobiles, and George Barris, who built the 60s Batmobile, and and Adam West talking about when he drove the Batmobile, and Christopher Nolan and Tim Burton when they watched the Batman series, and when it came up to the 1989 Batman film, which did I forget to mention that in my review of Tim Burton's Batman, that it took 10 years to make a Batman film. And when it came up to doing the Batmobile, because there was that, and the Batmobile was Michael Keaton's Batmobile was a great one, and I'd say it's a tie between that and the Adam West Batmobile, and being two of my favorites. And then when it came to the Batmobiles in the Joel Schumacher Batman films, like, well, yeah, even Joel Schumacher talking about, you know, like when it came to, you know, of what the Batmobiles should look like, and, you know, it was inspired, like, the Val Kilmer Batmobile was inspired by, like, an artist or somebody, I forget the name, but Joel Schumacher reached out to the artist and asked, like, to design a Batmobile. Yeah, that was really cool. And, also, like, the George Clooney Batmobile, because, you know, at one point, like, the George Clooney Batmobile was not going to have wings to it, but, you know, Joel Schumacher just, you know, said that, it should, and yeah, I mean, the George Clooney Batmobile is not that bad. Again, I said this before, like, I like the engine or whatever it is that spins, you know, in front of the Batmobile. And then when it came to, and talking about, like, say, the animated Batman material, like, you know, like the Batmobiles in the animated shows of Batman from the Batman animated series, and, like, a little showing of, like, say, Batman 99, like, Batman Beyond. That's what I meant to say, yeah, Batman Beyond. It was like a flying, like, Batmobile with no tires. And, like, the Batman, you know, the 2003 animated series. And, also, yeah, and when it came to talking about the Tumbler, of course, like, it was very different from all the other Batmobiles, because it was a Tumbler. And, you know, because, it was, because Christopher Nolan and somebody else working on the, like, I guess the design of Batman, like, both of them, like, brought in, like, what they had in mind for what, you know, the inspiration for of designing the Tumbler, you know, and which would lead to what we see as of now of the Tumbler, and, yeah, just really great. And here's another thing I forgot to mention, because back on the subject of the 60s Batmobile, Adam West said that he was given permission to take the Batmobile out during Halloween, and he was dressed up as Batman, you know, and during trick-or-treating, and according to Adam West, like, you know, he knocked on the door, trick or treat, and, like, the people just, you know, it's Batman, you know, and as Adam West described, and he said that it lasted 3 houses. Wow. Well, yeah, just people wouldn't take that much pressure that it's Batman there and the Batmobiles. Wow. And what else? And also like a little like showing of like, say, Beware the Batman, that computer animated Batman series that was on Cartoon Network. There like a little bit of showing that, you know, the Batmobile and that, and also for the documentary and during the documentary, an historic moment when all the Batmobiles were together, and you know, like Christopher Nolan being there, and George Barris, that was awesome, and when all the Batmobiles went to Bob's Drive-In, like, you know, Bob with, you know, holding the burger and such, that restaurant. And like, yeah, and to many of the people, like, they're like, it's like they're kids, you know, and just having a great time, and just having a blast seeing all the Batmobiles there. And even when, like, say, you know what, like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, like the Tumblr showing up there, and some pretty emotional stuff, like, and to what the people say about when the people say that, you know what, the Batmobile, there's something that about the Batmobile that just kind of changed their life or something, if you get my point. Yeah. And Jeff Dunham's appearance in this, like, he found a Michael Keaton Batmobile, like, replica or something on eBay, basically, and he has his own Batmobile, which that's pretty cool. So, yeah, so I gotta say, the Batmobile documentary, I think it's a pretty good documentary about the Batmobiles. It's well done, and I remember when this premiered, like, on TV, like, apparently, because, well, it wasn't, when I watched it on TV, it wasn't the full version of the documentary. The full version, like, I did watch, of course, and actually it is on YouTube, so, which, that's great. That's really nice that Warner Brothers had, you know, has that on YouTube, so, you know, on their YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm glad that, you know, I saw the full version of this. Yeah, it's it's a really good documentary, and I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 for sure. 10 out of 10 stars for the Batmobile documentary. You guys let me know what you think of the Batmobile documentary, if you've seen it, what you thought of my review. Leave comments and give this review a like, as always, and yeah. So again, you know, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Batmobile documentary. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And of course, the Batman review marathon is still continuing. And of course, next week, we are continuing, of course, reviewing the Dark Knight trilogy, as you guys know. So stay tuned for that. So take care, and peace out.